friends, it's Kara from iStampin.com. Thanks for joining me today. Today I wanted to show you how to make a very simple card, thank you card, using one of the new stamp sets from our holiday catalog called Falling for Leaves. Now there is a coordinating framelit set that you can purchase, and if you get both, you do save 10%, but I'm just going to be using the stamp set today. And I made this extremely simple. It comes together so quickly. This could be actually a one-layer card if you wanted to eliminate these two die cut pieces that I attached to the card. But I think this is what I'm going to be sending out to my customers as the October's thank you card. I really just enjoyed it, and I love the colors that I chose for the leaves and the other little detail pieces. So let me show you everything that you're going to need to make this, and like I said, it's quick and simple. All right, so like I said, you'll need Falling for Leaves, the stamp set. I'm using our Very Vanilla note card for today's project. These are 3.5 by 5 inch cards, and they do come as a set, so you actually receive 20 note cards and matching envelopes. And they're already pre-scored for us, which is really, really nice. So I've just folded that on the score line and giving it a good burnish. For the inks, you're going to need a variety. I just pulled out some really pretty fall colors. So I've got Cajun Craze, Old Olive, Soft Suede, and Crushed Curry. And then to do the die cutting, you will need a piece of Cajun Craze cardstock. I've already done the die cutting for us just to make it go a little bit faster. And then another piece of Very Vanilla cardstock. And then for the framelits, you're going to need your stitched shape framelits along with your layering square framelits. And I'll tell you which ones you're going to need when we get to that point. For adhesive, I used a combination of dimensionals, snail, and glue dots. And then just to add just a little bit of texture, I'm going to be attaching a linen thread bow to the card right there on the corner. And that is it. All right, so let's get started. Oh, you also need your Stampin' Pierce mat because these are photopolymer. And I just have a scratch piece of my grid paper here. And then the other thing that I'm going to do is I am going to use 2 little sticky notes just to cover the left side of the card to protect it from the stamps, because I did stamp off on the left side. So super easy. So I'm going to start off with Crushed Curry and the largest stamp. So this really pretty leaf image right here. So I've got that on my block. Make sure you've got it inked up well. And then I'm just going to kind of come off here on the bottom corner, on the bottom left corner, and stamp it. And then what you'll want to do is you'll want to clean it in between. I used it twice, so if you have your Simply Chamois, go ahead and clean it off with that. Okay, next let's use Old Olive. Do the same thing. Ink it up, and then I'm going to kind of come in on the top right corner, coming off like so. And then what we can do with the smaller stamps, we're just going to fill in the empty places. So the next color I'm going to use is Cajun Craze. And I am going to be using this image right here. And this is just kind of like a little filler image. Here. I think that's good. And then lastly, I'm using this image right here, and I'm going to ink that up in soft suede. And each of these cards, if you make multiple of these, you know, they'll all be different. Let's see here. Something like that. Okay. So our card front is done. And you can see here, whoops, looks like I smudged a little bit. Maybe I can cover that up with our cardstock. Not sure what happened there. Okay, so the two framelits that you are going to need to die cut the cardstock are the plain square. I wanted to keep this really, really simple. So this square measure is just a little over 2 1/4 inches wide. And then you'll need a piece of very vanilla cardstock, and you're going to want to pull out your second largest stitched square. And I am going to be stamping Thinking of You with a grateful heart using soft suede. And that's just going to go right here. So go ahead and take these two items over to your Big Shot. You're going to die cut them out. And when it's all done, it will look like this. And I am going to use snail to attach this to the Cajun Craze. Cat hair that will not move. Can't get it off my finger. Okay. And then I'm going to pop this up using dimensionals. So if you would like to receive a thank you card for free from me next month, oh Lottie, you're messing up my video. All you have to do is place an order in my online store this month, and not only will you get a card from me, but you will also get access to the Stampin' Anonymous tutorials, which is a wonderful full color PDF tutorial of 6 darling projects this month. They are Christmas themed, and I'm so excited for y'all to see those this month. And like I said, you get those for free when you shop in my online store this month. All right, so I am just going to cut some twine, and I am going to cut it in half because I'm going to make a double bow. And I covered up a little bit of that smudge, not completely. Lottie, I know you want some attention. Let me finish the card and then I'll hold you. And just pull the tails down to get the bow the size that you need, and pull them both at the same time. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a glue dot and that's going to go right here in the corner. And I'll just kind of mush that down. Just cut the tails. Okay, come here, little girl. Here, I'll hold you. Okay. All right, and that is what our card looks like when we are all done. So here's the first one. So you can see each one's going to be a little bit different, which is, you know, perfect because that's how leaves are. No two leaves are alike. At least I don't think so. I know that snowflakes are like that, so I would assume leaves are the same. I'm not sure. But anyway, just a very, very simple fall card that I just think is just so pretty, using the beautiful Falling for Leaves stamp set that you can find in our holiday catalog. So I hope you loved today's project. It's just so simple. I love making cards like this that can be done in, like I said, less than 5 minutes. But anyway, if you have any questions over any of the items that I used, make sure you can just comment below and I will be more than happy to answer your questions. And I hope that you can join me later this week. Thanks, guys. Bye.